Today I'm playing the career of Rio Ngumoha, England's next great wonder kid. Ngumoha currently plays for the Liverpool first team, and this is him here. He's 16 years old currently, and he scored against Newcastle the other day. This was him scoring that goal. It was insane. It was like in the 90 plus 10 or something like that, right at the end of the game. This guy's absolutely amazing, and we're going to use his career to see just how good he can really be. So currently he's 72 overall. He has the potential to be one of the best players in the world, both in real life and in the game. Actually, he said, hold on, check this out. He actually said before that he believes that he can win the Ballon d'Or. There you go. I really believe I can win the Ballon d'Or one day. I want to be regarded as one of the best players to ever play football and be a legend of the game. Today, we're going to hit his potential, and we're going to do that with him in FIFA. I'm not going to make any transfers for this Liverpool team in season 1, so let's simulate out the first year with Rio Ngumoha, and let's just see what he can do. Okay, we're back at the end of the season with Liverpool, and we lost in the Champions League semi-final, and we came second in the league. Way off Man City, but that's okay. And yeah, lost in the Champions League semi-final to Sporting. Actually wearing a Sporting jersey right now. It's a Ronaldo 2003 jersey or whatever. And Sporting are in the final against Barcelona. Very cool. This is the Liverpool team. Ngumoha, I think, is playing instead of Salah here on the right wing. I've forced him to play, by the way, just because I thought that would be fair. So we have Nunez, Diaz, and Ngumoha. Who else do we have? Who's starting in midfield? I can't actually tell. Connor Bradley getting minutes? I think so. We put Salah on the bench, and I don't know. It should be Gravenberch anyway. But who's our top scorer? It's gonna be, hello, please. There we go. Luis Diaz, 34 and 12, and then Curtis Jones. That's pretty nice, to be fair. And then Darwin Nunez, McAllister, and then Ngumoha himself got 4 goals and 4 assists. That's all right. He's up to a 74 overall as well. He's now finally 16 as well. That's pretty good. The team is pretty nice, but I definitely want to do some work on it. I definitely want to make Gravenberch a center mid as well. We actually have so many players. It's insane. Okay, so where's Gravenberch? Here he is. There we go. It only takes 2 weeks to make him a center mid as well, so that's sweet. Who's running out of contracts? We're going to have a few. Yeah, Trent, we're going to be losing. He's gone to Paris Saint-Germain. Okay. I keep Train Yanni, although that's kind of pointless, to be honest. And then Harvey Davis and Yarosh, or Vitislav Yarosh, I should probably say his full names. I've said everyone else's full name. We're going to be losing them as well. All these loan guys, I don't care about any of them. Even Bendo, even Nat Phillips, well, especially Nat Phillips, but you know, Jaden Downs, don't really care about him either. Queeveen Kelleher we can keep, I suppose. He won't even take an extension, but I do care about Kanate. He's the only one really. Okay, other than that, let's get to work on this team. I have plenty of business that I want to make, but let's sim out the final day of the season first against Crystal Palace. The Liver Birds versus the Eagles, and it's a 2-1 win for Liverpool. A Darwin Nunez brace. I'd like to keep Darwin if I can, actually. Obviously, in real life, he left to go to Saudi, but I'd like to keep him in the simulation if I can. Okay, back again. What business do we want to make? Obviously, we're going to have Ngumoha starting here on the right wing. He's 17 now, by the way. This midfield I actually like. I don't mind Szoboszlai, and I don't mind Gravenberch at all, and obviously McAllister's brilliant. Like I said, I want to keep Nunez and I want to keep Diaz. I should get replacement fullbacks. I should get a Trent replacement, and I should get a Robertson replacement just because he's a little bit old now. We have 158 million, so about 75 million for each position. And realistically, none of these guys down here are the answer. We do have Mamardashvili back now as well, so he can replace Alisson when Alisson gets old, or I can just send him back out on loan again. I don't know. That's something I'll have to figure out. But anyway, for now, let's focus on getting 2 fullbacks because they're absolutely essential. Let's get that sorted. Okay, I've got a little bit cheaper on fullbacks than I'd have ideally wanted to, but I still think this will work. Tino Livramento at right back is a great option. Pretty good potential as well. And I mean, he's better than Connor Bradley, certainly for the moment. And then Nuno Mendes to replace Andy Robertson. So definitely going a bit more expensive on that left back position. But Tino Livramento, I think, could actually be really good for us. So let's get them both in, and then we'll reevaluate, see how much money we have to potentially make another signing if we can. Okay, I'm just in the process of buying Tino Livramento, and they want Connor Bradley, and they can take him. But our transfer fee is going to be 10 million instead. 13 with a sell-on clause. Remove the sell-on clause and you have a deal, and they'll say yes. Lovely. That means you get Livramento for really cheap, and it definitely means you can sign someone else. Someone even better than Mendes and Livramento for sure. Okay, so let's get him in. Well, he's currently on 96, so we'll offer him 100k and see what he says. Yeah, lovely. Connor Bradley in 13.8 million gets us Tino Livramento. That seems like a good deal to me. And we still have 70 million. So let's add these guys to the team and see what they look like. Robertson out, Mendes in, and Livramento already is in. Okay, lovely. What else could I add? I said I didn't want to buy a striker. And I mean, Nunez doesn't have to go anywhere. He can sit on the bench. We should probably sell Salah as well. I should probably do a cleanup. That's what I'm going to do. Let's raise a bit of money. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So Mamardashvili is too good to sit on our bench, or we keep Mamardashvili and sell Alisson, because we're going to have Mamardashvili for a lot longer. So let's do that. Let's sell Alisson. For left backs, we don't need Andy Robertson. I'll keep Simicast as backup, I guess. Everyone else we don't need. Van Dijk we're going to keep. I'm just going to run Van Dijk down the whole way until he wants to retire and then replace him. Joe Gomez can go. Nat Phillips can go. I'll keep Quansah as backup. Livramento we obviously need. In midfield, Stefan Bajcetic can go. So can Tyler Morton, and so can Wataru Endo. We need Gakpo and we need Diaz. Actually, no we don't. One of these guys we can get rid of. Let's get rid of Gakpo and let's keep Diaz. Yeah. We'll keep Szoboszlai, but we'll get rid of Jones and we'll get rid of Harvey Elliott as well. And then let's get rid of Salah and let's get rid of Chiesa. Chiesa. Let's get rid of Ben Doak and Lewis Kumas as well. We don't need him. Kai Gordon, we don't need. Obviously, Rio Ngumoha, we're going to definitely keep. I have him on a super long contract as well, by the way, just for a laugh. And then Jaden Downs, we'll add him to the transfer list, and we'll keep Darwin Nunez. So let's clean up the club a little bit. Let's get rid of the deadwood that we don't actually really need, and let's make some money out of it instead of them just walking away. We may as well make a bit of cash. Allison offers immediately. Okay, let him go to Leverkusen. Swap deal, I don't want to do, really. I'd rather just take straight cash and then spend it how I want to spend it. I'd also rather not sell to other Premier League rivals, you know. I'd rather sell players to other clubs that, you know, we're not going to really be contending with on a week in, week out basis. Okay, here we go. Robertson to Chelsea, 22 million. That's actually fine, because I don't even think he'll start for Chelsea. And then Wolves want Ben Doak. Wolves can have Ben Doak. I'm going to reject that Arsenal offer because we have that Leverkusen offer. Okay, other offers for Robertson. Tyler Morton. Kai Gordon can go to Stoke and Utrecht, whatever he wants. Besiktas wants Owen Beck. They can take him. Offer for Harvey Elliott. He can go. Joe Gomez can go as well. Cody Gakpo, we said he can leave. Same as Stefan Bajcetic, Lewis Kumas. Mamardashvili, we're going to be keeping because we do actually need a goalkeeper, obviously. No surprises there. We've already raised 284 million, by the way. We're already up to that. And we're going to keep increasing. Let's just keep selling players. They're just going to keep adding up. We're up to 346 million now. Okay, we can get an insane team with this. And it's going to get even stronger. Gakpo's deal still hasn't gone through. And we're going to be selling Endo. And we're going to sell James Norris. And Nat Phillips. This is going to get nuts. Here, let's have a look at the squad now. We still have loads of depth here. Like, we still have plenty of players we can sell. Still no offers for Salah yet either, interestingly. I'd love to sell Salah just because he's worth so much. And now we're up to 364 million. You can see it there at the bottom where it says current budget. Or not on the bottom, but on the right, I should say. There's a Salah offer. Juve, 91.8 million. We'll accept that. Jaden Downs can go to Preston. And Callum Scanlon can go to wherever the hell. He can go to CF Montreal. Enjoy Canada, buddy. Okay, Gakpo to Arsenal for an extra 10 million. Yeah, we'll take that. McAllister, no way. Kanate, no way. And Luke Chambers can go, I guess. Reece Williams can go to Groningen. Now we have 466 million. Salah's been sold. And we're almost at the minimum squad size. I can sell 5 more players. And then I can absolutely flip this team on its head. I'm excited. Is this realistic? No, to be completely honest. Well, I suppose possibly. Like, it's not like against the rules or anything. Like, it's theoretically possible. But I just don't know if any team would actually do it. We're up to 523 million now. Just because it's quite, you know, it's quite drastic. You know, and you also don't really know the value of your players. Not really. So it's hard to accept so many transfer offers. Okay, that could actually be us. Let me have a look. Are we done? No. 2 more to sell. We've already accepted 2 transfer offers. So I'm going to be able to simulate forward one more time, and then we're going to have to buy players, which is, you know, oh no, I've got to buy players. What a disaster. But for Rio Ngumoha, it's going to really, really help him. Are we at the minimum squad size now? Have they sold? No. Okay, right. Well, we're going to have to buy players. So we have 542 million. I'm going to buy like 3 or 4 really, really good players for this team. Let's get a striker. Nunez can go to the bench. That's for sure. Let's get a cam. Why not? I mean, Soboslai is good though, but we could get someone way better. And I do have someone in mind. What other positions are weak? I mean, technically right back, but we did just buy Livermento, so I'm not going to do that. We could get another centre mid for... No, Gravenberch is too good. What about a left winger? Because Diaz is 86 rated, but he's 28. We could get someone younger with more potential. Let's do that for a start. Let's get a striker, a cam, and a left winger to just completely revolutionize our attack. All right, for cam, we have 2 options. We have Bellingham and we have Florian Wirtz. I'd probably want to go with Wirtz just because it makes a bit more sense, because, you know, in real life, Liverpool now have Wirtz, so I should probably just get Wirtz. So let's do that. I'm going to get Doué for the left wing, and I'm going to get Julian Alvarez for that striker position. And I have a very funny feeling that we're going to have a lot more money to spend after this. So I'm going to pick all these guys up and get them in the door, and then probably spend some more money. All right, signings are made. So Wirtz at cam, we have Alvarez up front, and then we have Desir Doué on that left wing. I like that a lot. He's 2 overall lower rated than Luis Diaz, but, you know, he's still really good. Actually, we could probably sell these guys now. Well, obviously not Nunez. We're not going to be selling Nunez. Do not get that twisted. However, Luis Diaz is 80 million. I've got to sell him. Soboslai 50 million. Let's get rid of him as well. Nunez, obviously, we're not going to be selling. I'm going to block those offers. I should probably also block offers for Ngumoha as well. But if we can sell them throughout the course of this transfer window, then honestly, we can make more money and then buy more players. We still have 174 million as well, by the way. Can we beat Everton? No, we don't. Okay, so obviously we do need to make some more signings. Yikes. Okay, we lost the Merseyside derby. Okay. All right, Luis Diaz, 105 million for Man United. I've got to take 105 million for Luis Diaz. I think that's quite the overpay. And look, it's Manchester United. Are you worried about Manchester United? I'm not worried about Manchester United. Am I worried about Fulham? Should I be worried about Fulham? No. 2-0 win. Good. And I want to check as well. Sharpness. Just check who's playing. Who's playing in nets? Kelleher instead of Mamardashvili? That's just wrong. Okay, Soboslai is gone. I don't know where Soboslai is. I think someone may have met his release clause. Let me just check my notifications here. Hold on. Soboslai sold. Yes, Man City though. That sucks. But 83 million. Is that his release clause? That's really low. But anyway, we have 350 million now. So I'm going to buy 2 players with that. 2 really, really good players. Maybe 3 actually, but we'll see. Centre back to replace Kanate / Van Dijk. Probably Van Dijk ultimately. I still want to keep Livramento because I bought him and I've sunk cost on him. Why don't I just buy 2 centre backs instead of... No, because Kanate and Van Dijk are so good. What do I even do, bro? I can buy centre mid to replace Gravenberch, but I don't want to replace Gravenberch. I kind of want him. And plus I can make him a central midfielder now. So I don't actually want to replace Gravenberch. Thank you very much. Okay, well look, let's just buy a centre back first because there might be a really, really good centre back worth 300 million. Okay, there probably won't be, but we'll have a look. Probably not. Actually, there definitely isn't. I mean, I can get like Saliba or Bastoni or maybe someone else. We'll have a look. Or I guess like Eder Militao. He's an option. There's also in Germany, we could go with Nico Schlotterbeck over here, who is a little bit younger, so he could be a better option. This is a hard one to call though, honestly. Nah, we're gonna go Schlotterbeck, really. Okay, so let's go with him. And after I buy him, I'm still gonna have like over 200 million. So I've just gotta go and buy someone big, don't I? I've got to buy someone huge. Anyway, let's get Schlotterbeck into the team. So let's just offer them what, like 83 million? Let's just do that, please. Yes. Okay. He wants 92. No, 83.3. And then they'll say yes. Are you serious? 83.7. Still offering you a bit more. There we go. All right. Can I say out, Schlotterbeck in? I mean, other than that, should we just go and get like Messi or something? Not literally, but you know what I mean. We could just go and get someone insane. I have 260 million. I'm not gonna let it sit here. To be honest, Kanate and Schlotterbeck probably fills me with a bit more hope here. Mamardashvili and Nets is fine. Like Due is a good choice, but also like 84 rated on that left wing. Like I did already buy him, but maybe I should just go and get someone else. And by someone else, I mean Vinicius Jr. Why not? He's 185 million. I can afford it. Why wait for Due to develop when we can urge you to just buy fully developed Due immediately with Vinicius Jr. There we go. With money to spare as well, by the way. Give him 500k a week or something. He'll be happy with that. A little signing on fee as well. No problem. Now we have Vinicius Jr. It really was that simple. It's that easy, folks. Just buy Vinicius. It's really easy. So Due out, and then Vinicius comes in, and we just put Due on the bench, I guess. We'll just do that, and then yeah, there goes Van Dijk. Okay, I like this a lot. Let's go. Let's simulate out the year. Finally, let's simulate our second season with Rio Ngumoha. Let's see how many goals he can score this time around. He got 4 and 4 last year. So let's see if this year's any better. Last game of the season again, Champions League semi-final, and this time PSG knock us out. Second in the league again. I feel like Arsenal. Speaking of Arsenal, they're top of the league. Do we win anything else? Nope. Okay, great. All those signings and we still didn't win anything. This is the team. It's super, super good. Ngumoha is up to a 77 overall. But this team isn't just built for this year. It's not built to just win this year. It's built to win forever and ever and ever. Well, not forever and ever. For like the next like 7 or 8 years. Until Ngumoha is like 25 and then we'll have to replace everyone. But until then, our top scorer was Vinny, 37 and 13. No surprises there. Then Julian Alvarez. Then McAllister, Wirtz, Gravenberch. Where the hell is Rio? 62 games and 2 goals. Okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. He played every single game this season as well. He got the same amount of goals and assists as Livramento got at right back. That's a bit embarrassing, to be honest. Now, Ngumoha probably got subbed off quite a bit. What's his stamina looking like? Let's have a look. It's 81, actually. Never mind. He just sucks. Okay. He's just young. That's mainly what it is. He's 17 years old. Cut him some slack. We also have Desir Due probably getting subbed on from the bench quite often. But the rest of the team is really nice. Everyone I want to start is starting. We've loads of 90 plus players now. I still have 53 million. What am I going to spend it on? Nothing. We're just going to go straight into next season. But let's simulate out this final game. It is against Manchester City, so it doesn't really mean anything but bragging rights, and I would like those bragging rights. It's a 2-all draw. Okay, goals from Schlotterbeck and Julian Alvarez. All right, let's go to next season. No signings to make. I really, really like our team. I completely turned it upside down this year, so, you know, let's leave it for a bit so they can actually gel together. Let's go to next year. All right, we're back, and we're in the Champions League final against PSG. Manchester United on the final day. We finally get over the hump. We do win the Premier League. Good. We finally win the trophy. That's good. No FA Cup, but we did win the Carabao Cup, so beating PSG would give us a treble. That would be a nice one. This is the Liverpool team. Ngumoha is up to an 80 overall. Okay, good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Livermento's up to an 85 as well, by the way, so let's go. Look at that front three here of Wirtz, Alvarez, and Wirtz. Wirtz, Alvarez, and Wirtz. Wirtz, Alvarez, and Vinicius Jr. I just can't speak today. I don't know why. I mean, I can't speak every day, but today in particular, I'm losing my mind. Mamardashvili, 89 overall, and Nets as well, by the way. The team is amazing. It's just Ngumoha and honestly Livramento as well, but mainly Ngumoha that we need to keep improving. Top scorer was Alvarez. Ngumoha 7 and 6, so he is improving. I could put him on a development plan. I don't really actually want to do that, though. I'd rather he just developed without that. Although inside forward would be super useful for his finishing, which he very obviously needs. Let's just do that. Screw it. Let's just go for it. Why not? This team is super, super good. So they're in the Champions League final. Let's see if they can win it. All right, let's see if we can win this. PSG versus Liverpool. Can Rio Ngumoha win the Champions League from that right wing? Ooh, no. That's not good. We lost. Okay, damn. We once again fall short. That's the 3rd year in a row we've lost in the Champions League. It's the 2nd year in a row we've lost to PSG. Vitinha and Julian Alvarez with the goals. Nothing happened. Penalty shootout, McAllister missed. Vinicius missed. Rio Ngumoha actually scored, but Seshko just killed it for us, and we lost. So that loses the treble for us, but it does still give us a pretty good double. I can't complain with that whatsoever, to be honest. It's still pretty decent. And I feel like we're still building up as a team. Like, this team is really good, don't get me wrong, but we're still building it up. We're not at our peak by any means whatsoever. Our oldest player is going to be, yeah, Kanate and McAllister. They're both 28, so there's still like 5 years of their peak left in them. But let's go to next year and see how much of their peak we can get out of them. Let's see how much better Rio gets as well. Maybe up to like an 83, 84 overall, hopefully, something like that. Let's go for it. It's another Champions League final against PSG, and well, it's another Premier League final day. We're top of the league again. Actually, if PSG win the Champions League, they'll have won 3 in a row, which is kind of nuts for like an AI team. That's pretty impressive. Actually, I do want to check who they have, just in case they just have like the Avengers or something. I don't know who plays. Okay, they do actually have Trent. Yeah, I forgot about that. 8 Nori Bolkvadze. I don't know who that is. Okay, Donnarumma, Gyökeres, Lucas Hernandez, Kvaratskhelia, Koku, Leao, Militao. Oh my god, Declan Rice. Oh my god, bro, this team is absolutely nuts. Igor Tavares looks pretty good as well. Vitinha, bro, that team is absolutely busted. Okay, yeah, no wonder they're getting to the final every year. For the second year in a row, we have them. This is the team that we have. Ngumoha 86, big jump. Okay, and Livramento 87 as well, by the way. But this is really good. So let's have a little look here at Ngumoha. He submitted a transfer request, but he's not leaving. The development plan has done him wonders. Absolutely. Do I leave him on it? No, let's put him back on balance. But that's made a big difference. I wonder if that's led to more goals for him. 11 and 3. It's definitely more. It's still not loads. It's definitely less than McAllister as well. Which I don't know, make it that way you will. Vinicius 31 and 11, 28 and 13 for Julian Alvarez. 22 and 15 for Florian Wirtz from Cam is really good. Like, that's really, really impressive. But Ngumoha 11 and 3. I suppose there's not that many goals to go around as well, because, you know, Vinicius and Alvarez and Wirtz and all those guys are going to be taking plenty of goals off his hands anyway. But it definitely benefits him to play with a better team, obviously. Everyone is 90 plus overall, or 89 plus overall, apart from Livramento and Ngumoha. The entire defense is 89 rated other than him, and, well, Mamardashvili is 91. So let's go to this Champions League final against PSG. Let's see if we can get some revenge. That'd be nice. They only beat us on pens last year, so we're right there. So here we go. Can we get a win? It's a year older for Ngumoha, and it's a different result. We win. Let's go. Vinicius and Gravenberch with the goals. We win the Champions League. Amazing. With a Premier League victory under our belt as well. That's at least a double. Did we win anything else here? The bus parade will tell us. What are we displaying? What are we showing off? I think we just won the league and the Champions League. Yeah, okay. So we just won the Premier League and the Champions League. That's still a pretty good year. And like I've been saying, what feels like for the whole video, I can't improve this team. This team is perfect. Ngumoha is still a teenager, and now he's a Champions League winner and a 2-time Premier League winner, which is good going. That's definitely Ballon d'Or pace. He's not quite up there just yet because of players like Vinicius and Julian Alvarez being so good, but maybe in a year or two. Let's keep simulating and let's see how much better he can get. All right, so final day of the season, and we are tied on points with Man City, and we're playing against Man City. Oh, amazing. This so rarely happens, but I love it when it does. And this is what the team looks like, ready to take down Manchester City. I like it a lot. Kanate as our captain is 89 rated. Livramento 88, by the way. What a beast. And Ngumoha 89 overall, 20 years old. He's getting up there. He is really good. He's the real deal. Also submitted a transfer request. It's probably because of contract, actually. Let me give him a rotation contract. Still got 8 years and 10 months on his deal. Let's have a look at his development plan. Yeah, he's still on balance. That's good. I forgot we put him back on balance. The balance is just right. It's just the way to go. Okay, +2 overall for the season, but a lot more consistent, solid growth. Let's play against Manchester City for the Premier League title. We got bounced in the Champions League quarter-final there against Bayer Leverkusen, and we are nowhere in any other tournaments. But if we win the Premier League, it'll probably kind of be worth it. Away at the Etihad, can we snatch the title from under the nose of Man City? Yes! Julian Alvarez with a brace. Lovely stuff. 2 goals from the Argentina against, actually, his old club, of course, used to play for Manchester City, and of course, giving us the league title. Oh, we got player of the season too. Who's it going to be? I think it's probably going to be Vinicius Jr., I would imagine. And it is Vinicius Jr. Okay. We won every single game in May to win the Premier League title. Let's have a look at our top scorers. Vinicius 38 and 6. Wow. 28 and 20 for Florian Wirtz. 20 and 8 for Julian Alvarez, and 11 and 10 for McAllister. 10 and 6 for Ngumoha. Again, that's not amazing by any means. He has got a low finishing stat though, which is just interesting, but he's double up arrowed on it on his current balanced development plan. But anyway, we'll keep going. I'm a bit disappointed that Ngumoha hasn't become really like the main man yet. Granted, he's playing on the team with Vinicius Jr. and Florian Wirtz and superstars upon superstars, but you know what I mean. Next season, he'll definitely be at least 90 overall, so hopefully he'll have a breakout goal scoring season next time. All right, final day of the season. In the Champions League final, we have Real Madrid to play, so we are in the Champions League final. That's good to see, obviously. Makes a lot of sense. And top of the league as well. 12 points clear. Lovely. Look at Liverpool flying. Ngumoha, 91 overall. Good. Same rating as Gravenberch. How many goals did he score this time around, though? With Vinicius being 97 rated, I don't have that much optimism, but we'll see. Ngumoha, 18 and 10. That's better. Outscored by Vinicius and Julian Alvarez, but they're way better than him. That's okay. I can live with that. 18 and 10 is very good. When these guys start to decline and Ngumoha then starts to peak, he's going to be dangerous dangerous for the league. It's going to be very dangerous. He's still only 21, so, you know, let's cut him some slack here. We also signed Due, and now he's 87 rated, so he's been rotting on our bench this entire time. It's been pretty fun, actually. The only player that's not 90 rated or above on this team is Tino Livramento, but he's an 89 rated right back. He's the best right back in the world, so who cares? Certainly not me. I'll tell you that much. So, what else did we win? Premier League and the Community Shield. We'll take that, I guess. No FA Cup and no Carabao Cup. Damn. So we can do Premier League and a Champions League double here with Ngumoha. Let's see if we can do that. Liverpool versus Manchester United. We're going to win on the final day. There's your team of the season. It's a 3-1 win. Palmer, Haaland, and the full Liverpool team other than them guys. So Real Madrid to play. Here we go. Can we win another Champions League title? 5-0. Oh my god. 5. 2 for Julian Alvarez and Wirtz, Rio Ngumoha with a brace in the Champions League final to bury Madrid. Liverpool. Oh my god. That's PSG Inter vibes. That's 5-0. That's insane. Crazy result. Crazy team. We're going to keep on going. Catch you next season. Let's see how much better Rio can get in another year of football. All right. I'm actually stopped to check the Ballon d'Or nominees just to see who's there. Alvarez, Ngumoha, Vinicius, and Mbappe. So Rio Ngumoha nominated for his first Ballon d'Or. To be completely candid, he's not going to win it because Vinicius and Julian Alvarez are there. It's probably going to be Vinicius winning the Ballon d'Or, but Rio Ngumoha getting nominated is pretty good. I'll still check who wins it just in case, but I don't think he's going to win it. We'll see though. The Ballon d'Or goes to Vinicius Jr. No surprises there whatsoever. 2030 is Vinny's year. And Ngumoha is close though. He is very close. He's 92 rated, and you know he should be contending for the Ballon d'Or. And honestly, probably shouldn't be winning the Ballon d'Or. And a 92 overall, he should be definitely contending. But obviously, like Vinicius and Alvarez, even like Wirtz and McAllister are higher rated as well. But obviously, they're midfielders, so they ain't going to win the Ballon d'Or. Not that the Ballon d'Or is only reserved for attackers, but the EA and FIFA don't really give it to anyone else. Okay, let's go to the final day of the season. Let's see if we're in another Champions League final. Let's keep going. All right, here at the end of the season, Wolves on the final day, and no Champions League final for us. We got knocked out. When did we get knocked out? Sociedad in the round of 16. That's not good enough. We are top of the Premier League though, and we did win the FA Cup, and we won the Community Shield. But there's your FA Cup victory against Southampton, and we won the Carabao Cup. Oh my god, right? So we've completed a domestic treble, quadruple if you count the Community Shield, which I do. It's a domestic quadruple. Get wrecked. Okay, this is the team. Ngumoha is up to a 93 overall. Good, but Vinicius is so good. We've created a monster here. Until these guys start regressing, like Ngumoha is not going to get that Ballon d'Or because these guys are just going to have a chokehold on it. In particular, Vinicius. Probably just Vinicius actually. Anyway, yeah, the entire team is 90 plus overall. What the hell am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm not doing. Buying anyone because this team is too good. Let's submit the final day against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Let's see how many goals Ngumoha has scored this season. It's a 4-1 win. Nice. No goals for Ngumoha though. A lot of goals from midfield actually. McAllister and Wirtz both scoring. We're going to have player of the season. Obviously, it's going to be Vinicius. I'm not even going to bother looking. I'm just going to skip it. Goals 39 and 12 for Julian Alvarez, but 35 and 24 for Vinicius. That's an insane tally. 59 goal contributions in 62 games. Julian Alvarez with 51 in 62. Wirtz with 25 and 14 from the 10 position. Then McAllister, and then Rio Ngumoha from that right wing. Once again, like he's not being prioritized, but it's understandable why. But also, once again, he is young. He's 22. So, you know, we're not worried here. He's going to be 23 next season, then 24 the year after. That's how numbers and ages work. But like I said, when he starts peaking at 26, 27, 28, he is going to absolutely dominate. But we'll keep that growth up. We'll keep stacking on the overalls. 10 points clear of Arsenal. Another dominant year. A domestic quadruple, because yes, we do count the Community Shield. Let's go to next season again. Let's keep on winning football games. All right, I'm back at the Ballon d'Or just to see who's won it this time around. Is it going to be Ngumoha? No, it's Vinicius Jr. again, but that's okay. I'm not surprised. I won't check the Ballon d'Or for another while, to be completely honest, because realistically, Vinicius is just going to clean up shop. But Brentford on the final day of the season. Let's go there and, well, let's see if Ngumoha can get even better. Hopefully, obviously, compete with Vinicius. Okay, we could potentially be on for a treble here. We've won the FA Cup, that game against Ipswich, just below my face cam there. And we're in the Champions League final against Manchester City. Comes down to our Premier League performance, and we are topped by 24 points. Oh my god. What the actual hell? Okay, so we're miles ahead. And we won the FA Cup. Did we win the Carabao Cup? Ah, no quad. Okay, we lost in the semis against West Brom over 2 legs. How? Oh, right. Anyway, a treble is on the cards here with one more win. Ngumoha 95, the same as Alvarez, but 99 rated Vinicius Jr. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. The team is super good. 98 rated Wirtz as well. We get him to 99 soon enough as well. Is Ngumoha going to keep getting better? I actually don't know. He's, oh yeah, level up in 33 weeks. He certainly is. Let's just go inside forward again, make him even better quicker. He's 23, still but a boy. He's probably the most valuable player on the team. Yeah, he is. Even though Vinicius is 99, he's 31 years old, and Ngumoha was 23. Top scorer was Alvarez, then Vinicius, then Ngumoha. Okay, so finally he's third in the goal scoring tally. It's been a while. McAllister comes fourth, and then Wirtz tied fourth, I suppose. McAllister just had more assists. Vinicius with our second most goals, only by 1, but he got 11 more assists than Alvarez. So yeah, like what was that, 50 goal contributions in 63 games still? Ngumoha only with 24, right? 24, which is still pretty good, but like insane. Like Vinicius is ridiculous. Really, really good though. Let's go and win a treble, will we? If we win this game against Brentford, we'll get 90 points in the Premier League, and we get it. We could have a 90-point treble here. That would be fire. Playing against 1894 Manchester City, can we get a win here and secure a treble? Please give me a treble. Come on. Let's go! On penalties. Oh my god, we cut that fine. McAllister missed his first as well. But Vinicius, Alvarez, Rio, and Wirtz all scored. Right into Soho all missed. Who scored in the game though? Wirtz and Wirtz. Oh my god. A Florian Wirtz brace. Lovely. A legendary Champions League final. A legendary treble against treble winners themselves, Manchester City. Let's go. Let's go. It's a pretty good month of May. It's a pretty good month of May. UEFA Champions League winners, treble winners. Amazing. Such a strong team. Like ridiculously good. And we'll keep pushing and we will keep going. And Ngumoha, like we're saying, is still young. Vinicius is the wrong side of 30 as well. They're going to start declining soon. And Ngumoha is going to start cooking soon. I'm going to check the Ballon d'Or again. I know I said I wouldn't, but I also didn't expect him to be 95 rated. So I've got to check the Ballon d'Or. All right, let's check the Ballon d'Or. Who's going to win it this time? It's going to be Vinicius. Ah, damn it. I thought Ngumoha had a chance, you know. So he's won like 3, 4, 5 Ballon d'Ors, Vinicius, but he's down to a 98. That's the beginning of the regression. And Ngumoha's up to a 96 as well. Got to keep checking that Ballon d'Or. Konate's down a little bit as well. And McAllister's going to be down as well. Okay, so we're going to need to replace Konate and McAllister relatively soon. Probably next season, but probably the season after we'll replace them. Anyway, let's go to the final day again. Another Champions League final. This one against Real Madrid. We're dominating in the Champions League. 10 points, or not 10 points, I should say. 7 points clear in the Premier League. Either way, we've won the title, so hold that. This is the team. Ngumoha 98, Vinicius 98. All right, it's time. 98 shooting as well. What was his worst stat is now his best. You wouldn't be able to tell though that goal against Newcastle. That was a great finish. Wirtz, by the way, is 99 rated, but he's never going to win the Ballon d'Or, so it's fine. Top scorer was Ngumoha. Oh, the breakout. Granted at the age of 24, I should say, but still, he can level up in 77 weeks if we put him on balance, so he'll be 99 rated. Oh my god. 36 and 15. That's 51 goal contributions. Vinicius with 54, so a bit more assisting and a bit less goal scoring. Maybe he's tutoring Ngumoha. That, you know, that's kind of the point, I guess. Julian Alvarez 32 and 8 for himself. Wirtz might be 99 rated, but 16 and 8 for him. Yikes. Most value 325 million for Ngumoha, and this is the team. Really good. Schlotterbeck is down to 90 overall, so maybe we'll need to replace both centre backs, but we won't need to do that until at least next season, maybe the year after. But for now, let's go to Real Madrid Champions League final. Let's go and beat them again. Here we go on the 28th of May. Ngumoha in his Champions League final again. Real Madrid to play, and we win on penalties again. Oh my god. We are good on pens, you know. Rio with another penalty goal. I don't think he's missed a penalty yet. Wirtz, Vinicius, and Julian Alvarez. Bellingham and Gvardiol miss. Thank god we didn't sign Bellingham. Thank god we signed Wirtz. Rio scores in the game alongside Julian Alvarez. And have a guess who won the Champions League? Liverpool again. Ngumoha again. I don't know how many he's won, to be completely honest, but he's won quite a few. And there's a trophy parade, of course. It's a league and a Champions League. Did we win anything else? Oh, we did. Treble winners. We won the Carabao Cup as well, so we won another treble. Let's go. We're so goated, man. We're so goated. Ngumoha, this time around, the best player on the team. This time around, a Ballon d'Or favorite. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or and let's see if he can achieve his dream and win himself a Ballon d'Or at the age of 25, I think. Let's give it a go. All right, Ballon d'Or time. Can Ngumoha do it this year? Is it finally his time? It's not. It's still Vinicius. Oh my god, the Brazilian chokehold on the Ballon d'Or is insane. Okay, so where does that leave Ngumoha as a 98 overall, same as Vinicius? Okay, so but Vinny just has that pedigree, man. That's a reputation Ballon d'Or. But anyway, Konate's down to an 89, so finally we don't have a full team of 90 plus overall players, but that's okay. I mean, he's still really good at the whole football thing, so we'll probably leave him. He's probably fine. Let's go to the final against Newcastle again, and let's see if Ngumoha can dominate again. All right, we're back again at the end of the season. No Champions League to speak of. Quarterfinals against Monaco, we lost. We're not in any other competitions either, but we are 23 points clear at the top of the Prem, so you know, it swings and roundabouts. It could be worse. Ngumoha 99 overall, Vinicius 97. It's time. It's actually time. I might have a look at centre backs, maybe. Nah, they're fine. 89 overall is still okay. I'm waiting till they really fall off, you know what I mean? So they start losing like 3, 4 overall per season. But for now, they're okay. Ngumoha 49 and 16. Wow. 32 goals in the Prem. That is insane. That's actually nuts. That puts him at 65 goal contributions in 60 games, which is more than Vinicius ever had. I don't think he ever broke the 1 goal contribution per game thing. He's at 52 for 60 games, which is still pretty good, but yeah, Ngumoha blows him out of the water. 25 years old. He's peaking at the perfect time. Okay, it's Ballon d'Or time. It's just Ballon d'Or time for Ngumoha. It just is. 4-1 win. Beautiful stuff. Goals for McAllister, Vinicius, Wirtz, and Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa, a bit of a random one, but anyway. We're going to get player of the season, and I'm going to watch this out because I have a funny feeling it's not going to be Vinicius this time. Can we pip him? Can Rio win the individual award? He can. It's going to be Rio Ngumoha. Brilliant. We got him the Premier League Player of the Season award. Now it's the Ballon d'Or. I think he can go and do this now after winning that award. Let's go to that Ballon d'Or ceremony and let's go and win it, man, straight away. All right, the Ballon d'Or is Rio Ngumoha. There we go. Finally, he's won his Ballon d'Or. Finally, he's officially the world's best player. Hashtag winners. Bro, Elmo, you are not one of the winners, bro. Elmo Blumberg, what do you mean hashtag winners? As if, like, you've won the Ballon d'Or. You have not won the Ballon d'Or, Elmo. It goes to Rio Ngumoha, finally. Okay, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Ngumoha, brilliant stuff. Ballon d'Or winner. Let's see how many more he can win. Now Vinicius is out of the way. He's going to clean up that award. Let's go to the end of the season and see if he can win any more team awards before we check the individual ones once again. Another season is over. We lost the FA Cup final there against Burnley, and in the Champions League we got bounced in the round of 16 against Bergamo. That sucks. But 92 points in the Premier League, so you know that is consolation for sure. What, like 23 points clear? That is insane. That's like 7 games, and this is the team. It's time to replace Kanate, that's for sure. He's 87 overall and 35. We'll replace Schlotterbeck the season after, but next year we'll do Kanate for sure. I mean, I have like 140 million, and that's now, so we'll probably get more money next season. Let's see how many goals Ngumoha scores. He ends on 41 and 18. He's so good. Oh my god, what is that? 59 goal contributions in 60 games. That's insane. Vinicius with 46. It's so solid. It's so good. How much is he worth now? 320 million. 26 years old. He's going into his prime and he is a monster. I should probably give him a new contract as well just to keep him happy. Let me just see here. Here we go. 2-year extension. 970k a week. That seems about right. Final day of the season against Fulham. We are probably going to win, and we do. 2-1. Vinicius scores. Vinicius scores. Okay, sweet. Do your thing, Vinicius. Whatever. We're going to get player of the season. It's going to be Rio Ngumoha. I'm not even going to check it. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or once again next year, and let's see if Rio can win another one. Okay, here's the situation before we go to the Ballon d'Or. I want to make a signing. So Tim Bakker is the choice for centre-back. Daniel Rocha will be potentially next season and the season after. He's got super high potential, but right now he's just a bit low rated. But Jean Cortez, he's the most expensive player here, but his contract's expiring, which means I could be able to get him on the cheap, and like it could be really worth it. 136 million for a 180 million player, or we just pay full price for Tim Bakker. But I've got to take advantage of Jean Cortez while I can. It does mean Kanate is going to have to stay in the team for an extra year, and it does mean we're going to have to replace McAllister a bit early, but this opportunity is just too good to pass up. We're going to go 140 million on him. They're going to jack the price up, but we'll just go 140.9 and see what they say, or just go 140 again. Actually, the exact same price. They'll say yes. Lovely. So we save like 50-60 million on his price tag, because realistically we probably have to pay a little bit above his actual value to really get him, because he's 23 years old and he's just super good. He's probably Pedro's regen actually. Let's go 400k a week. That works. Lovely stuff. Jean Cortez, Barcelona to Liverpool for 140 million. I only have 74.8 million left, so I can't really afford anyone. And like Rocha, yeah, even Rocha I couldn't afford, so there's no point going for him. But we'll get back here next season, and we'll get Rocha next season. We'll replace McAllister now. 89 rated to 91 rated. It's a small improvement, but it's going to make a big difference. Okay, let's go to the Ballon d'Or again, and let's see if Rio Ngumoha can win another one. All right, Ballon d'Or winner. Yeah, Rio Ngumoha. Beautiful stuff. He wins another one. It's to be expected at this point. He's 99 rated and the best player in the world. Can he prove it though in Europe on the biggest stage? That's it. Let's run it back. Let's win another Champions League, please. Okay, we're not in the Champions League final. Ah, damn. We drew and then lost to PSG, or vice versa. Actually, we lost and then drew. So we lost to PSG. Damn it. And the Premier League, we're second. Oh god. Okay, yeah, we should have changed the centre back. Damn. Okay, we have better goal difference in City though, so we can still win it. But this is not good. This is not good at all. It's Kanate and Schlotterbeck. We need to get them out of the team, man. Okay, well, we can do it in the transfer window next year. That's okay. We can sort that. It's still frustrating though. Anyway, Ngumoha 99 overall, Ballon d'Or winner, and he scored 30 and 12 this season, so that's 42 goal contributions. That's definitely down. Vinicius himself with 42. No, not 42. Yeah, 42. Trying to do math over here. It's not very good. I'm trying my best. Okay, 42 goal contribution for Rio Ngumoha. It's still pretty good. Okay, and we can still win the league title. Well, all we can do is win this game, so let's focus on that. It's a 2-2 draw. Great. Okay, never mind. I think Rio got a brace there, and he's gonna win player of the season, obviously, but it's just not enough, man. Yeah, we bottled it. Man City drew. We wouldn't have won a title anyway, but we drew against Chelsea, Villa, and then Brighton. We definitely could have won that league 100%. That's a real shame. Let's go to next season and buy those 2 centre backs. Okay, so Daniel Rocha is only 85 overall, but Bakker is 89, so we're definitely going to sign Bakker. I might leave Rocha for a bit longer. I might try and find another centre back. They're not going to let me buy him. Hold on, give me a second here. I can just, you know, we'll make it work. You know what I'm saying? Let's go 120 million. Oh, we don't actually have loads of money here, but they're going to take that. Okay, so we've signed him up. I only have 98 million left to get another centre back as well, so we can get him out. We can get Kanate out and we can get Bakker in. But what happens now? Honestly, I don't know. Unless I can sell Kanate. He's worth 30 million. I don't know. I could not even afford Roja. So we might have to just firm it for another season. Let's just do that. Let's just firm it for another season. So what I'll do is I'll release our worst player just so we have minimum squad size so we can keep everyone. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, we're back at the Ballon d'Or again. It goes to Rio Ngumoha again, but his centre backs suck. So, you know, I don't know how much consolation that is. Well, one of them is good, but Schlotterbeck is just old at this point. Yeah, look at the fall off, bro. Canate, 83 overall. Everyone else is 90 plus, but Schlotterbeck is 85. I do have 113 million now, though. So do you know what? I might just have to firm it and go for it. We will go to January. Let's just buy a centre back in Jan. Okay, so we're back. It's still 113 million. We actually have big offers. For example, Julian Alvarez. 200 million for a 36-year-old and Malik Tillman. Oh, negotiate that. Oh my God, 200 million. Are you insane? All right, okay, remove the exchange player, but go 229 and see what they say. They're going to say yes. Oh my God. Okay, we're not going to sell Livramento, but Julian Alvarez going actually works for me. No problems whatsoever. I was going to need to buy a new striker anyway, so let's just do that and let's wait for his money to come in. Oh, actually, we can't. We can't wait for his money to come in because we don't have enough players on the team. Oh my God, this sucks. Okay, well, what I could do is look at strikers. This guy looks all right, for example. Okay, so what I could do is just sign a free agent. That's what I'll do. Let me just sign a free agent so I can sell him, and then I'll get rid of the free agent as soon as I can. Alex Abate, yeah, sure, literally anyone. Okay, job done. So I signed a free agent, Alex Abate. Now we should be able to sell Julian Alvarez if I manually simulate or just use a calendar. It doesn't actually matter. Okay, there we go. I'm expecting an animation of Julian Alvarez leaving. That is Julian Alvarez leaving. Excellent stuff. Now we have 314 million to buy a striker and a centre back. It's about 150 million per position. Because we sold Julian Alvarez, I do want to focus on that striker slot. Jake Gould, for example, would actually work. That would be absolutely fine. He would work perfectly. Let's buy him. So let's offer 145. I'm not sure about his contract or whatever. Oh, Jesus, 182. Okay, let me just lowball. Let me go 142.8, 154. Okay, let me go 145.4 and just see what they say, and they'll say yes. Let's sort this contract out and let's find a centre back. Daniel Rojas just too low rated, so I'm going to remove him from my short list. I need someone who's at least coming up to 90 overall or above 90 overall, honestly. Centre backs tend to be cheaper and attackers tend to be more expensive. Okay, we'll offer him 200k a week. He probably want more, actually. No, he's fine with it. Now we have 164 million to find a centre back. That's good. So Jake Gould is going to be playing up top. He's going to have Rio Ngumoha and Vinicius Jr. either side of him. That's quite good, to be fair. He should feel lucky. So Gould goes up front. Let's get a centre back to replace Schlotterbeck. With 164 million, I think we can get someone really good. Let me have a little look around. And who better to buy from than Premier League rivals? Let's buy from Newcastle. Let's buy Pau Kubarsi, who is still only 29, which is, yes, a little bit old, but Ngumoha himself is not far off 29. Like, how old is Ngumoha? Probably something I should know by now. Oh, I can't check here. He's 28. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So 29 is not too old for us because realistically, Ngumoha is going to be looking at retiring in probably like 6 or 7 years, probably 6 years. They want 98 million. I mean, we have the money. We'll just say yes. Not going to use it on anything else. So I should probably really say it. Like, if you're really trying to stretch every penny and you're really trying to play career mode the right way, you should probably try and like get the price down a little bit. But like, come on, we're going to be absolutely fine. We don't need to be perfectly optimal. We just need to win. Okay, so let's go with Pau Kubarsi, probably like 250. 250, you'd be happy with that for sure. Yeah, lovely. That's more than our striker. I gave him 200k. Okay, sweet. There's just not that many world-class centre backs. Pau Kubarsi is certainly one of them. 98.9 million. I still kind of feel like that's an underpay, despite paying more than his value. So that's super good. And now we should be a bit better. Let's see if those changes can get us into a Champions League final. Ngumoha, still the best player in the world. He's won what? How many Ballon d'Ors now? 2, 3, something like that? I think 3. I'm not sure actually. I took a little break in the middle of this recording, so I'm not quite sure. But anyway, let's get to the end of the season. Let's go. All right, here we are. We're in the Champions League final again. So the changes have made a big difference. Let's go. And we're top of the league by miles. Okay, we're back to form. This is exactly what we expected. Ngumoha in his 28-year-old season is cooking. 99 pace, shooting, 98 dribbling, passing, and 92 physical, 76 defending. This guy's a beast, bro. Oh, I gotta release someone as well. I kind of want to keep Abate because, you know, he's done bits for us. As a free agent, he made a big difference. Let's get rid of Hong instead. Keep that minimum squad size going. Team is absolutely fire. Vinicius, by the way, at the age of 36 is 95 rated, which is really, really good to see. I kind of expect him to retire soon. But anyway, this is really, really good. Let's go to that Champions League final and let's win it. Manchester City to play. Let's go and beat them. Come on, Rio. Can we get over the line against City? Ah! Rio missed a penalty. Oh my God. This is literally just after me saying Rio hasn't missed a penalty and he goes and misses a penalty. Damn it, Rio. Okay, he did score in the game though. So, you know, he scored in the 85th minute as well. Clawed it back for us and then missed the penalty. Damn it, Rio. That sucks. Okay, right, whatever. It's all right. We'll have more chances to win more Champions League titles. We still won the Premier League, so, you know, I can't really complain. Rio ends the season on 14-16, 56 goal contributions in 64 games. That's just huge. This guy's a monster. Let's see if he wins another Ballon d'Or. Well, he will probably win another Ballon d'Or. Let's go and see him do it, though, just to be sure, Let's go to October. All right, Ballon d'Or again. Is it Rio? Of course, it's Rio Ngumoha. Another Ballon d'Or. I think that's like 4 for him now. And he's been playing professional football since the age of 16. How old is he now? 29. Yeah, 29. Crazy. crazy. It says he submitted a transfer request. It's fine. He's fine. He doesn't actually want to leave. Let me give him a new contract anyway. He still doesn't want to leave. It's fine. This is the team that we've built around him. Oh, we don't have a left back. Okay, good thing I spotted that. I have 169 million, but we don't have a left back. Who did we have? Nuno Mendes. Oh, he might have just retired, or he had a release clause. Either way, I don't know. Okay, I should buy a left back. Let me go and do that. Just obviously it's November, so we can't actually get one in, but he'll come in January and then play. So let me get someone at least. All right, Alberto Silvestri, 22 years old, 87 rated. Let's get him. He must have a bit of potential, and we could certainly afford him. We'll just go 90 million. We'll get him into the team. Why do they want a sell-on clause? I'll just pay 111. I actually don't care. Let's get him in the team and let's simulate again. Let's see if we can win a Champions League title again. All right, 2038, Nottingham Forest to play, and we're top of the league, 75 points. Where's our Champions League quarterfinals against Dortmund? Damn, that really sucks. Okay, that's fine. Not in any other finals either. That's okay. We can keep trying anyway. Obviously, we picked up Silvestri for left back. We better release someone actually. Oh my god, we have no goalkeeper either. Where the hell are our players, bro? What happened? Oh my god, right, get Baran out of here. Okay, I actually just have no goalkeeper. I'm gonna have to buy one next season. We still won the Premier League with no goalkeeper. That's hilarious. How did we pull that off? I don't know. We won 2-0. Rio missed another penalty. I don't care. We pulled it off. We actually did it. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually quite impressive, to be honest. Rio's gonna win player of the season, obviously. Okay, let's go to next year. Let's buy a goddamn goalkeeper. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back at the start of next season, and we didn't just lose our goalkeeper, but we've also lost Tino Livramento here, which means we're gonna need to buy a goalkeeper and we're gonna need to buy a fullback. That's okay. I can do that. We do have 280 million because we lost Tino Livramento and our goalkeeper, so we have a good bit of money. So let me go and find replacements. Okay, here's the guys I want. Gabriel Barbosa, 6'7" goalkeeper from Manchester City, and Samba Diallo, who's technically a left back, but I'll just make him a right back. It's really not that big of a deal. I have plenty of money to sign these guys, and Barbosa's contract's expiring, so I can get them for even cheaper. I'm going to sign them up, get them into the team, and let's see what they look like. Okay, job done. So Diallo at right back and Barbosa in net. I like this a lot more. I'm going to make Diallo a full back. Gravenberch is coming down in overall as well. We may need to replace him soon, but for now we'll keep on going. Ngumoha is 30. Let's keep running. All right, Ballon d'Or time. Is it going to be Ngumoha again? It certainly is. Rio Ngumoha wins another Ballon d'Or. I think he's got 5 now. He's one of the best players of all time with this Liverpool team. It's been a bit topsy-turvy over the last couple of years. Players coming in and players coming out. This is what we're dealing with now. Diallo is now, by the way, a right back. Gravenberch is going to need replacing, and well, yeah, we're just going to have to sort that out next season because I just can't afford it otherwise. Also, I'm going to release 2 players so we don't hit the minimum squad size, or so we don't hit the maximum squad size. That's not what that means. Do you know what? You know what I mean. Whatever. I need to release players so we hit the minimum squad size so that I don't automatically renew contracts. Anyway, let's go. Let's get another season in the books. Let's win a Champions League, man. It's been a while. Back at the end of the season, yeah, no Champions League. Quarterfinals against PSG. I feel like they've beaten us so many times in this video. Anyway, 85 points wins us the Premier League. Only 2 losses all season, but 10 draws keeps our points below like a generational run to the title. This is the team now. Gravenberch needs replacing. We could do that next season for Ngumoha. He's 30. Obviously, next season, going into next season, going to be 31. McAllister is 40 years old now. Jesus. 43 and 10 for Rio Ngumoha. 53 goal contributions in 54 games is insane. But actually, is he retiring? We'll just keep an eye on it because, you know, he's been playing football since the age of 16, so he might be retiring. He's not. So that's good, I guess. We'll keep him going. We'll keep him going. Final game against Nottingham Forest. Can he get another goal to cap off a great season? He maybe? No. Vinicius got a brace. Back air and Wirtz also scored. Okay. Player of the season, it's Rio Ngumoha. I'm not even going to check. Okay, another season in the books. Let's go to 2040, man. Let's see if he can win a 2039 Ballon d'Or and maybe even a 2040 Champions League. But first, let's get a centre mid. All right, this is the centre mid I want. I'm just going to do what every big club in England does and just take all of Brighton's players. Pedro Sosa, 22-year-old Uruguayan. Let's get him in the door. Okay, new centre mid for Rio Ngumoha is secured. Sosa comes in. I'll probably release Dominguez or Brown or something, or De Vries actually. But this team looks a little bit more settled. Who's old on this team? Wirtz and Vinny, but they're fine for the time being. Okay, that era of having to kind of flip players on the team might just be over. We're now at the minimum squad size. Let's simulate again with Rio Ngumoha. Let's win him another Ballon d'Or. Another Ballon d'Or announcement, and it's going to be another Rio Ngumoha Ballon d'Or in 2039. What a beast. Let's go win the 2040 Champions League. Let's go do it straight away. Another season over, and we have Chelsea to play in the league and Chelsea to play in the Champions League final. Let's go. 91 points. We dominated. Absolutely cooking. Let's go. Let's see what's the story with Rio. Submit a transfer request, but I can give him a new contract. That means he's not retiring. Still can't remove him from the transfer list, which is just annoying, but it is what it is. At the minimum squad size, no one is going to leave. This is the team, and it's super good. Everyone's almost 90 plus, just waiting on Silvestri to break that glass ceiling. But other than that, we are good. Ngumoha still 99 overall. When's he going to start declining, actually? Probably something that I should check, to be fair. Levels down in 6 weeks. Okay. So he's not going to be 99 overall after next season, but he'll probably still win the Ballon d'Or, I hope. Anyway, not bothered about the league because we're 25 points clear. So, you know, it is what it is. Although we did lose to Chelsea, which does mean that they head into the Champions League final with a bit of momentum. And now I'm a bit worried. 2040 Champions League. I said I was going to win the 2039 Ballon d'Or, and he did. Can Ngumoha win the 2040 Champions League as well? It's going to be a win on penalties. Let's go. This time he doesn't miss. He scores. Gould missed his penalty, but Ollie Arblaster missed his, and that was enough for us. A 2-2 draw. Goal scored by Gould and Gould. A Gould brace. Lovely stuff. It's a Champions League win on penalties. We're cooking. We are cooking. Liverpool win. Good. So the trophy parade will show us winning a Premier League title. It will show us winning a Champions League as well. Let's go to next season and let's see what Rio Ngumoha decides to do. He's going to be what? Well, he's going to be 32 next season, right? Yeah, he's going to be 32 next season, but he's going to have been playing professional football for like 16 years. So he might retire. We'll keep an eye on it. We will keep an eye on it. Let's go to the Ballon d'Or next season and let's see who wins it. And Ngumoha wins another Ballon d'Or. Excellent stuff. That's good news, but I do need to check. Is he retiring? Is he on the way out? Oh, I can't renew his contract. That means he is retiring. He's down to a 98 overall, but yeah, he's going. If it says I can't renew his contract, then I'm not able to renew his contract, but that obviously means that he's retiring, because he wasn't retiring. I would be able to renew his contract, but I can't. It doesn't say that he's retiring because he submitted a transfer request. So Vinicius is still playing at 40 and he's not decided to retire, but Rio is going. We're not going to be able to renew his contract. Okay, so this is going to be our final year of Rio. Let's see what he can do, man. Let's go to May. Let's go to May 19th and let's see if Rio can end on a high. And we're not going to win the Champions League in our final year. We lost 5-3 to PSG in the second leg. That's just disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Especially when we won the first leg 3-2 and then we lost 5-3. What a crazy game. We did win the Premier League though. 23 points clear of Spurs, so not even close. And this is the team. Super good. Kubarsi slightly regressing, but I ain't worried. Ngumoha slightly regressing as well, but of course he is retiring, so I think he can be forgiven for sure. He's done enough. He's done enough and he's won enough in his career to retire on his high horse. Final game against Brentford. It's gonna be a 2-1 win. Vinicius and Gould both get goals, and Rio Ngumoha ends his Premier League career with a Premier League trophy. He ends with 41 goals and 14 assists. That's insane. Ridiculous. He's ending his career on a massive high. Liverpool's number 73 is one of their best players ever. And having that said, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Check out this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time.